don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'm a...
Hey guys, and welcome to a new What If. I'm joking. Hey guys, welcome to a new What If. It is currently 2 AM. I tried going to sleep, looked at YouTube comments, saw an amazing What If, and wanted to make it, but someone else claimed it. Yep, well you can obviously tell by the thumbnail and title, but today this What If is, what if Naruto had every shonen anime protagonist power? This might be the most powerful What If I've ever made. He has Goku, he has Bleach, he has, what's the other one? Some Deadly Sins, Fairy Tail, and others. So, yeah, like goal, since this is a mad What If, first like goal is 50 likes. It won't jump skyrocket, I promise. So the next one will probably be 65 likes or 70. But yeah, this one's 50 likes, please, and it will get a part 2. And if I'm more awake now, it's because I had a power nap, a 20-minute one. So I'll probably get to the end of this video and actually sound like this. So anyway guys, let's just jump straight into this. Naruto is born, same way, same however. But when he's born, something happens. The ground shakes, it turns from night to day. And Naruto's just glowing. But this all stops at this all stops as quick as it started. And Naruto just laid there, his eyes open, not crying. His hair's brown, his hair's black by the way, because of course Goku's power means he's a Saiyan. But he doesn't have a tail. Okay? I hate you guys. You guys are gonna hate this, but he doesn't have a tail. Anyway. Then, of course everything happens. He gets the 9-tail sealed inside of him. But also, at the same time, a weird sword appears next to him. But it's also sealed off, no one can open it. When Third Hokage sees this, he tries opening the sword himself. This is of course Bleach. And he can't. And he goes to... And then Naruto touches the sword and it opens itself. At that time, clothes that fit Naruto perfectly cover him. And then Naruto closes the sword, he's a baby, does it by accident, and the clothes disappear. The Hokage finds this interesting. I must think it must be a unique ability that happens since the Namikaze and Uzumaki clan mixed. So he just picks them up and also wonders about his black hair, must just thinks it's a genetic trait. And due to this new ability, the Third Hokage adopts Naruto. And he starts to see other stuff happen. Naruto is insanely strong for a kid. Like, insanely strong. This is what the Third Hokage thinks. When the Hokage took him out one day to test his abilities, Naruto accidentally destroyed a mountain. And like, when he cried a little, he punched it and it got absolutely obliterated. This is part of Saitama. And then weird energy just explodes out of him afterwards. And he flies up into the sky, just like Pan. She already had a master of it, and he starts zooming around happy. I'm saying he's like 2 right now. And the swords for some reason, it disappeared a few days after. This is until Naruto looks down and flies down. He feels something coming. He can sense it. A book flies down from the sky. A reddish black book with a 5-leaf clover in it. The Third Hokage is confused. The book opens in front of Naruto and his katana comes out, the same one he was born with. But it's different, it seems to be infused with a special power. And when Naruto opens it, unlike when he was a kid, not only clothes appear on him, but he gets a weird power boost. I just got bit by a mosquito. Ouch. That hurt. And with this power boost, Naruto's quicker. He seems to be having unique abilities, like in a flash, like in a single step, he flashes to a different area. And the third Hokage is definitely confused. But then he looks in the trees and sees a ninja with a headband from the Hidden Mist. He shoots a shot at Naruto, and Naruto barely been able to hold the sword sees it come in. Something in his instincts kick in, as if something took over him, a more primal instinct. But it mixed with his others, and he slices I'm gonna say it's a fireball that comes towards him, and it gets negated. Instead of anti-magic, it's anti-chakra sword. That's Asta. And then they shoot something else. They shoot, I'm saying, water bullets at him. He manages to hit it with the side of the katana and sends it flying back. It tears through the ninja. The third Hokage is amazed and also mortified. This 2-year-old can kill people easily and seems like he can negate jutsus with that sword. The third Hokage goes to pick it up to examine it, but something weird happens. A power radiates from it, launching the third Hokage back, actually hurting him. And that book, it seems to be controlled by Naruto. He can make it float. Naruto, using his own intuition, puts the sword back into the book. And the book attaches itself to its side, Naruto's side. Naruto grows up powerful. His power only grew. Let's say he's roughly 9 right now. He has multiple abilities. Sorry guys, I have a cold. He has a sword that can negate chakra. He can fly. He has insane strength. He has a weird energy that happens when he draws his sword. And also, in his book, something else came out. It was a pole. And with his book, there came instructions that only he could read. One said to tell him to yell power pole extend. He does. The power pole extends to exactly how he wanted it. We all know this is the power pole that Goku. And then Naruto just needs to think of it coming back, and it shrinks. Or you can yell power pole shrink, and it shrinks. Naruto Naruto likes this. So the way he holds he holds them in his book, but if he's going to a fight and he doesn't want to need to use his book to draw them out, it's like how Kirito holds his double swords on his back in 2 directions. One of them's a power pole, one of them's his katana. But when he's not needing to fight or knows he's going to need to fight, he stores them in his book. Of course, Naruto also has Asta's blades, but he stores his bleach sword, the one that gives him his Sarupa powers, in that book as well. And I'm just gonna say, stuff begins to happen. He can hear voices in his head. One sounds like a demon, another one sounds like a old man. This is Kurama and Libe. I think that's Asta's demon's name. And they're having a conversation. Naruto can barely hear it. It sounds like mumbling, but it does catch his attention. And they're talking about who gets control over Naruto. Of course, Kurama is far stronger than this demon, because, like, why not? But there's something that makes it so that Kurama isn't winning. The anti-chakra. Kurama is a beast of chakra, so they sort of do no damage to each other. Because Libe's attack don't hurt Kurama, but I'm just going to say Asta's demon, or the anti-chakra demon. The anti-chakra demon doesn't do any damage to Kurama because how weak it is, but Kurama can't do damage to it because it's anti-chakra demon. So one day Naruto just gets fed up with this mumbling, and with brute Saiyan force, forces himself into his mind and just yells, "Shut up!" They're shocked he forced himself in here. Unlike Kurama, this demon isn't sealed. It says, I think a special hand launches towards him. He thinks that Naruto won't be able to hurt him because he negates his chakra. This demon doesn't know about Naruto's ki, and with a punch, Naruto sends him flying. Like, he breaks his jaw and everything and sends him flying into the wall inside his mind. Ugh. And then Kurama tries it. Naruto's too strong for him, and summons out his anti-chakra sword, and actually manages to slice one of Kurama's tail off easily like it was butter. Kurama yells in pain. This will regenerate. but it teaches Kurama a lesson. And then Naruto chokeslams him into the ground. He's angry that black hair turns golden for a second as Naruto chucks Kurama in the air and launches a blast, something he's never done before, and this hurts Kurama a lot. Naruto leaves his mind, confused what he just did, and he sees his hair is still golden. He feels insanely powerful and starts zooming round. He moves at insane speeds into the Hokage's office to show off his hair and to create another orb of energy. The Hokage is impressed and asks Naruto what happened when his hair turned golden. He said he was angry because of this fox and this thing in my head fighting. The third Hokage puts us off task for now, but he's going to come back to it because he's more concerned about Naruto. He says, okay then, try calm down, might be your anger. Naruto does this and the hair turns back to normal, and the power that they could both sense fades. But Naruto is now naturally stronger, and he says, and the third Hokage says, okay then, try go back to it. Naruto tries but he can't, and he gets given a tip from the third Hokage. Try remember the rage, the anger, the annoyance. Naruto does it, his hair starts spiking up, his aura pushes out, and he takes in a deep breath. All of a sudden his aura turns golden, his ki I mean, and he launches the Hokage back as his hair spikes up golden. But Naruto can still feel this anger and pushes on it more. As his hair spikes more and electricity sparks outwards. Naruto feels a lot more power than before, but quickly powers down, feeling a bit drained. Naruto, for some reason, feels something awakening inside of him, and he suddenly had an urge to kill the Hokage. And Naruto felt like if he doesn't get out there soon, he wouldn't be able to fight it. Naruto leaps as quickly as he can, zooming out, flying, and actually flies quite a few miles away from the village and lands. He's in pain, he's screaming. It feels like the inside of his body's burning. And he looks into a puddle, there's a mark on his head. All of a sudden black flames, or purplish black flames, explode out of him. And he thinks, what is this? He feels powerful, the pain stopped, but he doesn't know what's happening. He pulls out his sword and draws it. He enters his Sorupa stage, but flames actually partially surround her sword, making it more powerful. Naruto manages to deactivate this form, but he wonders what's happening. This is of course Meliodas, of course, and he notices a flame is sitting on the floor still, even though his power deactivates. He goes to try tap it out with his hand, and he breathes in a bit, and the fire gets sucked into his mouth. He eats it. Naruto's like, what the? That was weird. And now he felt a weird power. With his fist, he ignites it, and it's the purple flame, but it's more like the one he ate, and he punches with it. It gets used up, but it does a lot of damage. And he says, so cool, I can make the flames and then eat them, and then use them in a different way, instead of just launching them outwards. Interesting. Now we go to the academy. Naruto, I'll say, is 12. It's his last day. Naruto, no one messes with Naruto, as Naruto's proved he's better than everyone, basically. They all took him on at once, and Naruto just blew them away with a flick. And the teams get announced. It's Naruto, Sasuke, and who would I add this time? Ip, dip, do my sock, got a shoe. Out goes the weasel. I choose. I don't know. I'm saying Hinata again, because she's #1 girl. And with this, the team's made. They go to fight. Do the bell test, I mean. And it's not, Kakashi thought he'd easily beat them, until Naruto doesn't run away. He draws out his sword, going to his Sorupa form, shocking everyone there. And he says, come on then, aren't you gonna fight? Kakashi pulls out a kunai and dives towards Naruto. Naruto, instead of blocking the kunai, slices it in half, shocking Kakashi, thinking that's a strong blade. Kakashi jumps back, sending 2 shadow clones. Naruto slices his sword, not hitting them, but it somehow destroys the shadow clones. Kakashi's impressed. What abilities does this kid have? I know the third Hokage's been teaching him, but still. He thinks, okay then, I'll give him a scare. I'll shoot a fireball at him. I know he's quick enough. He'll dodge it. He shoots a fireball, but to Kakashi's surprise, Naruto runs towards it, jumping. He slices his sword through the fireball, negating it, and carries on running. He amps up his power, but he's going at like 0.1%. He goes to 1%. His footstep breaks the ground beneath him as he moves at light speed and punches Kakashi in the stomach, making him cough up blood. Then he wraps around him and starts choking him, and puts his sword on his stomach and says, "Give up or you die." Like, he actually let out some of the bloodlust from his demon and Chroma. And Kakashi, at a last ditch effort, touches the ground with his finger, letting out some blood, and says, "Summoning Jutsu." A dog appears and Naruto moves out of the way, carrying it like flying, and he says, I can negate it with my sword, but there's something I want to try. He points his finger out in a gun way and says, "That's a spiritual connection. I wonder what happens if I..." Words come into Naruto's head and he yells, "Spirit gun," and shoots what seems to be a bullet of energy. It hits the summoning dog, and it doesn't make it explode into, it like doesn't like kill it or hurt it or anything. It just makes it disappear. And he says, I negated the contract for a while. Looks like you can't summon. And then Kakashi goes to summon a new dog, and Naruto just puts his finger on Kakashi's neck and says, "This one will hurt you." And he actually cuts Kakashi a bit with his sword, making Kakashi realise Naruto will kill him. And he says, "Okay, you win, here are the bells." And then Naruto easily passed. He beat Kakashi, and it was nothing. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you share with your friends, family, subscribe, hit the like goal. I'm dancing. I'm gonna upload this video soon. Oh my god, it's 2:15. I need to go to sleep. Yep. And the videos will be better when I'm not doing them at 2 AM, so look forward to that. And peace out guys. Bye. Love you.